Happy Thursday, Libra dudes. Little Palo Santo for you, my friends. And welcome to my channel. Tea Time Tarot with Brenna. Save the cards I'm going to use today. I forgot to say happy birthday to September Libras last time we were on. So, happy birthday to October Libras. Also, the Mercury retrograde is in Libra, so I don't know if that affects Libras more. I would imagine it does. The last one was in Gemini, and I have a Gemini moon, and I feel like it really affected me more because of that. So, definitely leave a comment if you will. Let me know if it does affect you more, or you think it definitely has a double effect on you. It also affects the relationship sector, and we do love readings here, so I mean it does have the effects often of bringing back exes, if anything else. So this is for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Also for cross watchers who are nosy about their Libra people, and it's okay to be nosy. I'm going to shuffle up the Romance Angels deck by Doreen Virtue. I don't know if I've discussed it before, but most readers on YouTube Tarot Land has this deck that I've seen. It's not really great for reading yourself. It's better for reading other people. The Oracle of Fairies by Karen Kay is actually an excellent book. I'm not using it today, but it is a great one for reading yourself. If you are a card reader or interested in reading yourself, it's a great way to start reading, is reading yourself with Oracle cards. Oracle of the Fairies by Karen Kay, in case you couldn't see that well enough. Okay. So let's get into it. We'll pull 3 Romance Angel cards. I won't read these ones reversed, so you'll see me flipping them if you can't see them at all. Worth waiting for. What does that mean? We will see. Finances and career. Are we putting something on hold for finances and career? Something's worth waiting for. What are we waiting for? Passion. Okay. I feel like the passion is for your career and finances, actually, Libra. So I feel that you're actually trying to put love on hold. If it's worth it at all, it's worth waiting for. I think it's like a saying or something, if I'm not mistaken. But let's see what comes up for you. Worth waiting for, to me, would assume that you're single. I'll try to get a little bit about your past person. And if there nothing comes up and you haven't, you're completely healed from your past person, then so be it, But we'll just get a little bit on your past person. It looks like your past person was tight with the finances, so I'm going to assume you lived with this person. And you are healing from them, the Ten of Swords in reverse. And you are willing and open, ready to love Queen of Cups. So Queen of Cups could be both a feminine male or a feminine female. Take it however it resonates. So I think the reasons why there were arguments in the first place was definitely finances and career. I don't know if I've said this before, but Mercury in retrograde will screw with your communication, which means talking. I will trip over my words for another 2 weeks or something like that. It will mess with your communication, like your phone, electronics, everything crazy like that. So, good luck, God bless. Anyway, Libra, I feel the reason that there was a breakup with your past person was over finances and career. Maybe you wanted to go do something. They weren't fond of what you wanted. You wanted to change jobs and do something. It looks like you have a passion. If you follow your passion, the money will follow. So I feel like you're following your passion, whatever your hobby or the thing that you love to do, that you would do if you didn't even get paid for it, kind of thing. Like I would do tarot if I didn't get paid for it, kind of thing. You're following that passion, and the money will follow. So you feel like the worth waiting for is waiting for the job also to pay out your career, job, new business, to pay out actual money. I feel like it's been a little bit delayed. and don't dishearten, or don't get discouraged, because definitely Mercury in retrograde is definitely slows things up, jumbles things up, things seem like they're going in reverse, that kind of thing. I mean, so I'll put it there. But yeah, so I definitely see you, wow, just really concentrating a lot this week in particular on career and finances. Yes, definitely you've been having difficulties with the finances. I think you split with your last person, and when you split, it left you in a little bit of a bind as you were trying to start something like a new business off the ground, and the person left taking their finances with them. I do feel like you're definitely having some financial struggles, so I do feel that's why you're so concentrated in this area of your life. Libra, definitely with Mercury in retrograde in Libra, I'm very surprised, there isn't a whole bunch of exes coming back, which is the normal, ex-friends, ex-lovers, family members you haven't seen in a long time, things like that. But we'll keep going and see what comes out next. So your wish will be fulfilled. Do not give up on the dream. Whatever you're passionate about and you've been putting in the work, I see you've been putting in the work, is coming. It's definitely coming to you. So don't feel like, what am I doing? Am I wasting my time? Am I never going to make any money? Don't give up. Sometimes it's the hardest before the dawn, or before the break. It's like just about as you're about to give up, the break comes through. So don't give up. Keep at it. Keep at it. Mercury in retrograde makes you, oh God, why? It tends to stagnate everything in general. I feel like, as far as love goes, you're kind of healing, and I see that you have kids. It looks like the person I'm talking to has kids. I mean, this may be really, really specific, but I'm talking to someone who has kids, and you're attending to your kids and your finances and your career, and I really feel like, wow, I don't know. The new love isn't coming up. In fact, the Lovers in reverse is coming up. It's just revisiting how the breakup with your past person has been affecting your children. They're healing too, though. So everyone's pretty well healed up, and you're all in a good place, healing wise, to let a new person into your life. And you're all in a good place for. I feel like you're in a really good headspace as well for the money to come in. You don't have the lack mentality. You're working on the poverty mindset, that kind of thing. That the money's really coming in, and as soon as that flows in, I feel like the love life will kind of naturally fall into place. But I feel in the meantime, it's like almost like the Seven of Swords, which I don't have on the board, where you're like, I'm struggling, I'm making it, I'm doing my thing, and you're just kind of not focused on love right now. There is a new beginning waiting for you, which is going to be very fiery and passionate, but I don't think it's coming in quickly. Maybe it is. It's the Eight of Wands, fiery, passionate, coming in quickly, so there's that. And so maybe as you're paying attention to work and you're not paying attention to love, sometimes love's finds you and you're at least looking for it, kind of thing. They always say that. They're like, oh, if you're not looking for it, it lands in your lap. And if you are looking for it, then it runs away. You can't find it, kind of thing. So for you, while you're concentrating on the kids and your career and your finances, whatever this is, the worth waiting for it card, it's coming. It's coming. And the 8 makes me feel like 8 weeks, which is 2 months. So, beginning of December, still beginning of Christmas season, I think it's kind of romantic. I watch too many Hallmark Christmas movies, but whatever. It is actually kind of romantic. And by the time that comes in the beginning of December for you, I feel as though your finances and career will have, they're all on board, and you're healed, the kids are doing well, everything's doing well, and the last piece of the frosting on the cake is your love life. And that's kind of the way it should be. The building blocks of your life are like, what's the most important? Putting food on the table, money, career, finances. What's most important? The kids' well-being. So you've got your priorities straight, and while you're concentrating on those priorities, slowly but surely things are working out in the universe for the perfect person to come in that's worth waiting for. Not that you're exactly waiting, you're not concentrating on it, which is, like I said, the reason it's coming in. And you're getting such a great person is because you're waiting by concentrating on other things, technically. But the love life that is coming in is someone who hasn't given up on you. So this, you might get some communication in the next month while Mercury is in retrograde, or the after effects. I forget what some of the other readers call the after effects of Mercury in retrograde. But throughout the month of October, you might basically get some communication from someone who has not quite given up on you. And I don't know what that means. I hope you do. That's very, very specific. So I don't know if this means from 10 years ago they still haven't given up on hope, or they're still holding on to hope in the background in their mind from 10 years ago, 10 months ago, 10 weeks ago. I don't know, but they're still holding on hope that you get back together with them. So your person is somebody you've already been with that maybe needed to go straighten their ass out and get their shit together while you're getting your shit together. You've got your shit together. You're getting your shit together. You're doing really well. I mean, so you're doing what you're supposed to. Hopefully they're doing what the fuck they're supposed to, and I'm pretty sure they are, just because of the matter of the fact of they're coming in at a time when you're ready, they're ready, and the worth waiting for card does mean a lot. They are really worth the progress you're making apart from each other is worth waiting for. So I feel almost like the 10 weeks is probably more closer. So maybe it was something that went astray over the summer, and you got to go your own ways and put your heads together and come back together. So I feel like it is an ex that is coming back. You will have some communication within the month of October, but you won't be necessarily back together or officially a couple until the beginning of December. Okay. So, but in December, that's when it starts. It takes off going slow. I feel like there's a this is specific again too. So I hope this resonates to you. But please leave me a comment. Please do. I feel like the sex is on hold, whatever the hell that means, right? I feel like either there's a vow of celibacy. It's not out of the question. I actually have taken one myself, a couple months ago. Or there's just, I don't want to rush into sex right away. I want to build a stronger foundation than what we had in the past, which is probably more like it. Not many people go celibate nowadays. It's kind of unusual. But the Ten of Cups is upright, which is everybody's money, everybody's career, everybody's finances come together. But it's also the card that's telling me that it's going to take a little bit, but moving in together is definitely the next step. And possible marriage being Four of Wands. Other readers like to say Four of Wands is a twin flame card. If you feel twin flamey about it, that's cool. If you don't, that's cool. That title may not resonate with everybody. I don't know I honestly don't think everyone has a twin flame, and when you do have it, when you've met the exact version of yourself in the opposite sex or whatever, your romantic partner, you're like, oh my God, no. I mean, maybe some people want, a twin, but person exactly just like them. But I think opposites attract and work better together, because I do have a twin and we were miserable together, and I hope they're happy now. I should mention names, why not? I've gotten so little views at this point, who cares? But so being like the twin flame relationship, even if it does exist, isn't the highest end all be all of romantic love affairs. I'm looking for something better than that. That was miserable. That was dating the same version of myself. We had the same strengths in common, and we could, we would sing, and we had astrology, and we had tarot, we had a lot of things. And how cool is that? So for the first, month, it was so cool. I mean, so cool. Unbelievable. And then we have all the bad characteristics in common, where it's like, what they're doing, you're like, I fucking hate you for doing this. But it's something that you do, so you kind of hate yourself for that. So it gets really ugly and grimy when you start mirroring the negative aspects of your own self. Just so you know, so it's not necessary. It's a good learning lesson. It definitely sent me on another spiritual awakening. It definitely, really did that for me. I'll give it that. There was a lot of things that came of it, but it wasn't a romantic, happily ever after kind of story. So I don't necessarily want to promote Twin Flames is the happily ever after story. But nonetheless, even if it's not the Twin Flame card, it is the wedding card, the marriage card. It's always the ten of Pentacles that's in front of, like I said, that's good finances, moving in together, having a house together, being married, like living together. Even if it's not a legal marriage, it could be like a commitment ceremony, or because there's a full blown ceremony. So I do feel as though that's happening, yeah. So that's what I got for your love life. Took a while to get there though, because it's not coming for a couple of months. Everything's on hold. Everyone's getting their shit together from whatever happened in the past, maybe over the summer or last spring, and everyone's trying to become the best versions of themselves. And I hope you do very well in your finances and career, that you are following your passion. So I absolutely want to say, rah rah, cheer you on. You know what I'm saying? So good for you. I'm going to ring the singing bowl, the crystal heart chakra singing bowl. I am really tripping over my words. Ugh, it's so annoying, but I hope you enjoyed your reading. I hope this resonated with you. Okay. Please like and subscribe. 1,000 subscribers, I get to go live, which is cool. Private readings are very interesting. They're described, and you can get a link to that in the description box below. Also a link to my Cash App and PayPal for donations in the description box below. Thank you for staying. Thank you for welcoming to my channel. Welcome back to my channel, and I hope to see you again. Have an awesome, the hell day are we on? Thursday, my dudes. Okay, Libras, it's been good. Love ya. Peace.